Hollywood backlash. Netflix is set to release the Weinstein film Crouching Tiger 2 the same day it rolls onto IMAX screens. Our movie guy is here to explain why theater chains find this to be real trouble. Eric, good to have you on our show.
Thank you.
Do you think that this is a downer for the industry?
Well, I think this, people are sort of looking at it like this is going to be like the next evolution of the whole on-demand service. I look at it more as the next evolution of the direct-to-video syndrome. There have been films over the years that have been sort of, cult classics in a way that have then produced cheapo sequels that have gone directly to video, and that's what this sort of seems to be. This, if this movie was going to be any good, and they were going to put some money behind it, they'd release it in theaters and try to make some Oscars and some real money out of this.
But you think it cheapens films, or maybe not as much money will be spent, or like you say, some of the smaller films, which could be opportunity for some of the indie makers out there.
Yeah, I mean, we can always sort of decry this sort of the lack of the cinema experience by, shoving a movie like this, while in IMAX theaters, also in homes. But I think the whole idea is that this seems to be more of a quick buck and a way to sort of, just another delivery system that fans of movies are not really going to enjoy, and I don't think the industry is going to embrace.
Hey, Blockbuster did not bring down the box office. So
no, they didn't.
Let's take a look at what is at the box office this coming weekend, and this is huge. Gone Girl, Annabelle, and Left Behind. Let's start with Gone Girl.
Yes.
Popular book on the Oprah Best Book list.
Okay.
What do you think of the film? You saw?
I think the movie's terrific.
Oh,
I think
it's
one of the best films of the year. I think David Fincher and Gillian Flynn did just a tremendous job with the adaptation of this thing. It's Ben Affleck's best work, I think, since Chasing Amy. Not a pun to people who know the story. Rosamund Pike might have a chance for an Oscar nomination here. I think this is a really solid film. People who are not fans of the controversial ending, they're going to get that again, but look deeper because I think there's really something to this movie.
And then Annabelle and Left Behind.
Yeah, Annabelle is a prequel to the prologue of The Conjuring from last year, the big horror film, so they're sort of making a quick buck. It's a really stupid movie. And Left Behind, even dumber. There's a remake of the Kirk Cameron films based on the very popular evangelical book. This is one of the dumbest films of the year, and it's good for a laugh, but I'm not going to recommend people go see it because then we're going to end up getting sequels.
Nicolas Cage does not save the day in
that
film. All right, let's take a look at what happened at the box office last weekend, because The Equalizer came in at #1 with $34 million, so Denzel Washington bringing it to the box office. The Maze Runner, The Box Trolls, This Is Where I Leave You, and Dolphin Tale 2 all making the top 5.
Yeah, and Denzel has been, he's been putting out $20 million openings for many years, and this is a good number for Sony. We're going to see how much of a hit it's going to take with Gone Girl this weekend. I think it's going to take a big hit, but this is minor good news for Sony, who have been struggling this year.
So Gone Girl, clear #1.
Absolutely, go see it.
Thanks for coming on the show, Eric. Good to see you.
Thank you.